It's match day 33 of the GFF Men's Division 2. Hello, good afternoon from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Of course, the final dance of the GFF Men's Division 2. From the Box Bar Mini Stadium, live on LSTV1 is a clash between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. And Colley Stars currently on their final fixture in this year's GFF Men's Division 2. Dressed in white shorts and black socks. Playing from our left to right from our commentary cabin against the travelling boys of Serrekunda United, who are dressed in blue shorts, and currently playing from our right to left from our commentary cabin. And before going deep into the commentary around the area, Colley strikes, and this time very close. Unfortunately, centre forward Matar Sise failed to capitalize, and of course that was a brilliant chance and glorious opportunity for the boys in white. Colley Stars under the guidance of Boya Jiba. And before going deep into the commentary, a rundown on the starting 11 for Colley Stars. Currently starting with Hassan Gomez in goal. And Hassan, of course, is the team captain. Louis Gomez, Yusuf Adabo, Malik Sise, Bakari Danjo, Lamin Marong, Musa Drame, Ibrahim Andour, Matar Sise, Alassana Kamara, and Bubakar Fati. Completing the list of players currently playing for Colley Stars at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And Serrekunda United currently starting with Cherno Sanyang in goal, Usman Ba, Lamin Colley, Lamin Saho, Mohamed Sise, team captain Mohamed Lo, Kalilu Bari, Mohamed Fai, Philip Sambu, Buba Samate, and Alaji Sise. Completing the 11 for Serrekunda United. And the central referee of this crucial and lively contest is Famara Kujabi, having the assistance of Aliu J. Baji, Banyik Marong, and Barham Cham, serving as the fourth assistant referee. Of course, it's a bright start and a great beginning for Colley Stars Football Club, who are currently eyeing for the playoff spot. And currently on the playoff spot, and a victory here. A victory for Colley Stars will cement the spot for the playoff in this year's GFF Men's Division 1. Already is a glancing header. Never troubled the goalkeeper. And currently Colley Stars will definitely want to secure victory and also expect RS Talinding to drop points elsewhere this afternoon. Of course, we will have a rundown on some of the fixtures that are currently on the way in the GFF Men's Division 2. Canifing is currently playing against RS Talinding at the Bakau Mini Stadium. And of course, Colley Stars wouldn't want RS Talinding to secure victory. Gambia Ports Authority will be crowned at the Serrekunda East Mini Stadium, up against Wokono currently. Gunjur United at home against Wagadu at the Nyamina Mini Stadium. Colley Stars up against Serrekunda United at the Box Bar. Elite United is currently taking on Balosar at the Live Your Dreams football field, of course, in Basori. Kemo Kanyi, welcome back to the Box Bar Mini Stadium in a lively and crucial game between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. Colley Stars hoping to cement the spot of the playoff, while Serrekunda United has already secured a spot in the next year's GFF Men's Division 2. Probably one might say they are currently playing for nothing, but Colley Stars will definitely want to cement that playoff spot in having, or possibly having, the chance to play in the top flight next season.
Yes, the mission for the two teams in this particular contest is very, very different, because Colley Stars, they will want to making sure that they cement their position, as you have earlier stated, in the playoff spot, so they will be able to get themselves qualified in the GFF Men's Division 1 next season. While that of the their opponents, Serrekunda United currently have already secured a place in this in next year's Men's Division 2. So of course, they are playing, one will say, for nothing, because already, wherever the result goes, they will still be playing into the GFF Men's Division 2 next season, where they are. And then for Colley Stars, they know that they must win this particular game for them to be sort of getting themselves a playoff spots to be taken on either that of the four teams that will be playing in the playoff, so that they will get their way to the fourth division next season. So this is the ambition here for Colley Stars, and I believe they will play for that. And the way they have approached this particular game, you know that they are very much ready for this particular contest. So but let's see what happens here before the end of this particular 90 minutes. But it is going to be a very, very difficult game for them, because RS Talinding as well, who are currently level on points with Colley Stars, both on 52 points, are also playing in Bakau. So with RS Talinding a win for them and then a draw for Colley Stars here, it's not good for for the ambition that they are currently having to get themselves to the GFF playoff for next season. So, but if they win here, Colley Stars, and also RS Talending also happens to win the other fixture, of course, I mean, it is going to be that of the Colley Stars that will make their way to the playoffs, and then be hoping that they win their playoff game. That is 2 games, and then you play a semi-final and then a final. When you win that, then you'll be able to get yourself to the GFF Male Division 1 next season. So this is their ambition and this is their hope as for now. Let's see what happens here between these 2 teams. It is either RS Talending or Colley Stars to get a spot into the GFF playoffs for the fourth division next season.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. In case you're just joining us, it's of course a great reminder that it is all coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama in the GFF Men's Division 2, on the final dance at the Box Bar Mini Stadium for both Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. Colley Stars currently dressed in white shorts and black socks against Serrekunda United in blue shorts and blue socks. It's a lively game from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Colley Stars hoping to cement their spot for the playoffs, currently on 5th with 52 points, and a victory will confirm their chance of playing in the playoffs and have the possible chance of playing in the top flight next season. Around the area, it's going to be an opportunity for Serrekunda United. Bakari Danjo, who is currently one of the defensive midfielders for Colley Stars, this time clearance not a decent one, as Serrekunda United will have the opportunity to benefit from a throw-in. Left back and number 4 Mohamed Fai to deliver. It's a crowded area for Colley Stars, dressed in white colors. Around the edge, Louis Gomez trying to clear his line. Lamin Marong dropping it down. Serrekunda United in the half of Colley Stars. Great interchange of possessive football. Inches over the crossbar. That was definitely very close for Serrekunda United to find the back of the net. Unfortunately, Alaji Cesa's target sailed over the crossbar. But before that, there is a player down injured and will first be assessed by the central referee Famara Kujabe. And Famara in this contest is having the assistance of Aliu J. Paji, Panyik Marong, and Parham Cham, of course, serving as the 4th assistant referee from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. It's a lively game. Elsewhere, Carnifing is taking on RS Talending in Bakau. Gambia Ports Authority, the champions, up against Wokono at the Serrekunda East. Gunjur United against Wagadu at the Nyamina Mini Stadium in Gunjur. Colley Stars against Serrekunda United at the Box Bar. Elite United Balosar in Basuri. This is Musa Drame around the area, floats that ball, trying to connect the run of Ibrahim Andur, heading it down. Alassana Kamara strikes. That was definitely very close. Alassana Kamara with a great effort, but this time never troubled the goalkeeper once again, Cherno Sanyang. And of course, Colley Stars continue to search and search for a breakthrough. And a victory here will surely cement their position in the playoffs. And a draw here might also do, depending on the result between Carnifing East and RS Talending. Colley Stars will expect to secure maximum points and also expect RS Talending to drop maximum points. Anyway, it is just goal difference between RS Talending and Colley Stars. Colley Stars having the superior goal difference around the area. Serrekunda United. Louis Gomez with a strong header. It's going to be an opportunity. Player Russell never giving. Around the area, Matar Sisa the forward. Is that going to be a foul? Another opportunity for Colley Stars. Bakari Danjo getting it forward. Musa Drame trying to head it down. And Musa's header sailed over the crossbar. But before that, a player down injured, Matar Sise. Kemo Kanyo, of course, the intention in this contest is very clear. Colley Stars in the very first minutes being the most impressive side, looking at the two sides, Serrekunda United and Colley Stars. Of course, Colley Stars definitely having a clear intention of getting maximum points in this contest to cement their chance of playing in the playoffs, and also a possible chance of playing in the top flight next season.
Yes, the intention is very clear, and then Colley Stars would want to, put their, they wouldn't want to let their destiny into some other teams, into the hands of some other teams. But for themselves, when they win, they know if they win this, whichever result happens between Talending United and the other side, they will still make their way to the First Division, the playoffs for the First Division next season. So with that, they are playing with that ambition, and then I believe, I mean, they having also a better goal difference than that of the Talent United side. So they will be hoping to win this, knowing that a win against the Serrekunda United side will give us a spot into the playoffs. So this is why you can see the way they are approaching this game. They are attacking with intensity in trying to making sure that they, score, especially the first goal into this particular contest. With that, it will give them an edge over the Serrekunda United side, because a goal in a game can boost the morals of the team, and then with that, when they are leading, they will be hoping that yes, they continue to lead into this particular game up to the ending of the regular 90 minutes here. So they will be guaranteed a place into the playoffs for the First Division next season.
Thank you very much, Kim Okanye. Lively contest, great beginning coming from Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. Colley Stars in white, Serrekunda in blue around the area. It's going to be another opportunity, Alaji Cisse 10 for Serrekunda United, having that tough against Louis Gomez. Back to the custodian, Cherno Sanya. Cherno in goal for Serrekunda United. Colley Stars, Louis Gomez. That's a throw in, swept by the assistant referee, and it's an opportunity for Colley Stars, who are desperately in need of a goal here and very much aware a victory will cement the playoff spot. Currently on the table standing, Gambia Ports Authority, of course the champions of GFF Men's Division 2. Medina United has also confirmed the team's position in the top flight next season. And who is going to join Ports Authority and Medina is now the biggest question. Is it going to be Samga, Elite United, Colley Stars, Gambia Armed Forces, or RS Talinding to join Ports Authority and Medina United? And these teams will surely have the chance to play in the playoff before booking places or a place in the top flight next season around the area. It's a strong header coming from Serrekunda in their own half. It's an opportunity. Set piece for the boys in white. Colley Stars, of course, the team owned by Gambian international team captain and central defender Omar Colley, and playing in the name of Colley Stars for the first time this season after the change of the team name from BK Milan to Colley Stars around the area. Glancing header on the far side. It's Colley Stars to benefit once again, as signaled by the referee Famara Kujabi, and Famara having the assistance of Aliu J. Baji, Banying Marong and Barham Cham. It's Serrekunda United nil, Colley Stars nil from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Colley Stars hoping to secure victory. Back to Matar Cisse, dropping it down to Yusuf Adabo. It's of course a defensive trio of Matar Cisse, of Malik Cisse, Yusuf Adabo and Louis Gomez. Bakari Danjo holding it down. Alassana Kamara. Is that going to be a foul? Nothing given by the central referee. Serrekunda United to break once again. Lost it to Lamin Maro. Lamin on the far side. It is Musa Drame. Dropping it down to Matar Cisse, the centre forward. Bubakar Fati. Colley Stars enjoying possession in their opposition's half. Currently having the entire players of Serrekunda United behind the ball. Bakari Danjo to Louis Gomez. It's still 0-0 at the box bar. A victory for Colley Stars will confirm their spot around the area, caught out by Serrekunda United. The boys from Serrekunda to start the play from their own half, courtesy of Buba Samate. Buba dropping it down to the team, to the number 10 Alaji Cisse, spreading it wide around the edge. Can they get something from this? Yusufa Dabo, this time blocked in there decently by the central defender Dabo Yusufa. And it's a through, it's a corner rather for Serrekunda United. Serrekunda United, of course, will have the opportunity. And Serrekunda United will have the opportunity to benefit from this corner. And the very first moments of this crucial and lively game from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Playoff spot at stake. At stake for Colley Stars Football Club. RS Talinding, Elite United, of course, Samga. Of course, Samga has already confirmed the spot and Samga will be playing in the playoff spot. And it is now Elite United. It's a strong header, tipped over the crossbar by the custodian Hassan Gomez. That was definitely timely, coming from the netminder and the team captain. And he has been fantastic for Colley Stars throughout the season, Hassan Gomez, and won the April Goalkeeper of the Month. Of course, Bas the Boss Goalkeeper of the Month for the month of April 2025 for Colley Stars. It's a crowded penalty area. That seems to be that push and pull between the players of Serrekunda and Colley Stars, and we have already seen Bakari Danjo and the number 20, Osman Ba, for Serrekunda United, and that's been sorted out by the central referee, Famara Kujabi. Still a crowded penalty area. Another punch in there. Strong header once again coming from Serrekunda, and this time it's a goal kick. Lively contest, great atmosphere at the theatre, and a victory for Colley Stars will cement this spot. Serrekunda United will be playing in the second division next season, whilst Colley Stars currently eyeing for the playoff spot to have or possibly have the chance to play in the top flight for the very first time. And of course, that's going to be a remarkable season for Colley Stars if they are able to advance to the playoff and also have the chance to play in the top flight for the first time. Hassan Gomez is of course a ball-playing goalkeeper. Malik Sise Rasul, and Malik Sise Rasul then rewarded by the central referee. Of course, it's a busy technical area for both gaffers. Head coach Boya Jiba very busy on the technical area, and the assistant head coach for Serrekunda United, Ismaila Sonko, is also very much busy. Of course, Boya Jiba, Patenyang, Alaji Amadou Ngom are all former under-20 players, under-17 and under-20 players. Alaji Amadou Ngom represented the Gambia in the under-17 and also under-20. And also played for the senior Scorpions, if our memory could serve us well. Boya Jiba, Patenyang, they are also former under-20 players, and of course currently seen on the technical area for Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. And coach Alaji Amadou Ngom is having the assistance of Ismaila Sonko as his immediate assistant for Serrekunda United. Dressed in blue colors whilst Colley Stars in white. Around the center circle, Bubakar Fati dropping it down to Ibrahim Antour. Lamin Marong trying to connect the run of Alassana Kamara. Busy technical area for both gaffers, and we will also try to monitor elsewhere, and of course results elsewhere in the GFF Men's Division 2, second tier of Gambian football to be precise, around the area. It's a strong header on the standbar and into the bottom corner, and that's a goal for Serrekunda United, and the goal came courtesy of Kalilu Bari, and Kalilu Bari scored, and Kalilu Bari scored the opener, and the opener for Serrekunda United. And currently celebrations for Serrekunda United, and Serrekunda United of course is a celebration, and it is currently 1-0 in favor of the boys in blue. Serrekunda United 1, Colley Stars 0 from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. 19 Kalilu Bari of course scored the opener, and it is currently Colley Stars 0, Serrekunda United 1. Kemo Kanyi, of course this goal should be a wake-up call for Colley Stars, who currently trail by a goal to 0, and Colley Stars can't afford to lose this contest because Stalinding will definitely want to secure victory elsewhere, but currently it is 1-0 against Colley Stars, and Serrekunda United on the advantage 1-0.
That's very well a more difficult game for Colley Stars with this goal being scored here against them, because for them now they must score at least 2 goals without Serrekunda United advancing here any further goal into this particular contest. So that is a very difficult job for them to do now. It was then when it was 0-0, 1 goal can get themselves can get them a spot into the playoffs. But now they must score 2. But I mean, it is football. They can do that, and then let's see what happens. But it is going to be very very difficult for them, because Serrekunda United also are not taking this particular game lightly. You can see the way they are approaching this particular game. They are giving it all out against the Colley Stars side here, for them to also be able to advance their position in the table standing. So it is not going to be an easy game so far. Then we have already seen this. It has been a very very tough game between these two sides here in Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. So already, I mean, it is 1-0 in favor of the Colley Stars side here. We are currently into the 23rd minute here of play, before the 23rd minute of play. So it is still 1-0 to that of the Colley Stars, to the Serrekunda United outfit here. But the game still continues. So let's see what happens here, whether Colley Stars will be able to do a seemingly invincible job here to be able to get themselves a qualifying spot to the playoff bar.
Thank you very much, Kim Okanye, to the first period of this crucial and lively game from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama and the GFF Men's Division 2. Last dance of the second tier. The final game of this year's GFF Men's Division 1 for Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. And Serrekunda United in their last fixture got the better of Wabanjul 2-1. And before that contest, it was 2-1 victory over Gunjur United and also another 2-0 victory over SL United. Whilst Colley Stars in the last 5 matches defeated Gambia Port Authority 1-0 and the goal courtesy of Matar Cisse. Drew 1-1 against SL United, Gunjur United 2-1 and Molamin Bar with a brace. Wabanjul 3-0, Sajo Fofana got a brace and the order came courtesy of Osman Cisse. And in the fixture against RS Talinding in their last game, that's a strong header. That was definitely very close, coming from Yusuf Adabo. Around the area, Bakari Danjo caught out by Serrekunda United. That was definitely very close. And the header coming from Yusuf Adabo crashed on the crossbar before lodging itself on the other end of the football field. There is currently a player down, and it's going to be an opportunity. And the central referee, Famara Kujabi, will surely attend to the players in question. That seems to be push and pull. The player who went down is currently having that discussion with the central referee, Famara Kujabi, and Famara seems to be having a word with Bakari Danjo. Bakari Danjo is the player in question, currently having the discussion alongside the central referee. It's a corner for Colley Stars, who trail by a goal to nil against Serrekunda United at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. It's Serrekunda United 1, Colley Stars 0. It's a corner. Strong header! That's an equalizer for Louis Gomez. What an equalizer! What a delivery coming from Ibrahim Andur. And of course, Louis Gomez rose the highest to note home the equalizer. It's currently 1-1. 1-1 at the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Colley Stars 1. Serrekunda United 1. Serrekunda United broke the deadlock courtesy of Khalilu Bari before central defender Louis Gomez nodding it down to get the equalizer at the theatre. Kim Okanye, of course, is a great force half here between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. Of course, in the very first moments of the first half, it's currently 1-1. Serrekunda United broke the deadlock, and already Colley Stars are already back on level terms at the theatre. Interesting first half between these two sides.
Yes, very well. I think Colley Stars got their goal at a very very good timing for them, because otherwise, if they allow the game to move further, it will be very very difficult for them to do anything about it. So you can see in the space of 3 minutes, they are also able to get themselves a leveler into the game. So that was a very very good time for them to get an equalizer into this particular contest. So let's see what happens here, and they can score another goal here, and then keep the game to that particular momentum until the final whistle is gone. And then if they are able to do that, of course, they will get a qualifying spot for themselves into the first division. But they got their goal at a very very good timing, and then and I hope they will learn from that particular mistake that in which they have conceded the goal, because with that, I mean, you can see that player was there alone, and then they headed the ball, and then the rebound again, he went on for the rebound and then scored against them when their players are inactive in that particular occasion. But for now, let's see what happens. You can see they are now trying to possess more of the ball and trying to make it so they dominate more possession, and then with that they will be able to create themselves goal scoring opportunities, and then trying to score at least one goal here before this particular first half ends. So let's see how the first half is going to end, but already it has been a great game between the two sides.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. Parity restored at the box bar. It's currently Colley Stars 1, Serrekunda United 1 from the Theatre of Entertainment, better known as Box Bar Mini Stadium, situated in the heart of Brikama West Coast region. Lamin Marong penalized by the central referee Famara Kujabi. Is of course an opportunity for Serrekunda United to benefit. Currently 1-1 is the current score at the theatre. Kalilu Bari broke the deadlock before Louis Gomez heading it down to get the game to parity at the theatre. Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Serrekunda United 1, Colley Stars 1, Serrekunda United to benefit. And Osman Bar is going to deliver. Tall and lanky central defender Bar getting it forward. This time that was going to be miscommunication between the goalkeeper and Louis Gomez. The custodian is Hassan Gomez, and the central defender Louis Gomez, who got the game to parity for Colley Stars. Lassana Kamara, the former Real de Banjul boy, joined Colley Stars in the second round of games in this year's GFF Men's Division 2. Yusuf Adabo getting it forward. Lamin Marong with a strong header, trying to connect the run of Matar Sise. Colley Stars to start the play from their own half. It is currently 1-1. 1-1 is the current score at the theatre. Louis Gomez getting it forward. It's a glancing header. Lassana Kamara. Lassana getting it down. First of headers, Bakari Danjo heading it down once again. First of headers, Serrekunda United regain possession. And the boys in blue to the boys in white. Ibrahim Andu to Bubakar Fati around the center, and the former Wabanjul midfielder Bubakar Fati to Musa Drame on the far side. Back to the central defender Malik Sise. Malik is of course the younger brother of Gambian international and forward. That's a strong challenge on the far side. Hassan Sise, of course Malik is the brother of Hassan Sise, the Gambian international and forward, and of course the brother is centre forward, and the younger brother of course is a central defender for Colley Stars, and he was also one time with Wabanjul before moving to Colley Stars. Of course it's currently 1-1 at the box bar, and we will keep monitoring situations elsewhere, trying to get the results across all the venues in this afternoon's GFF Men's Division 1 classes. Malik Sise back to the custodian. Hassan to start the play for Colley Stars. It's currently 1-1 at the box bar. Matar Sise trying to keep it down. Matar Sise trying to go solo. He's the current leading goal scorer for Colley Stars. Spreading it wide to Ibrahim Andu. Ibrahim trying to go solo. Spreading it further on the far side to Musa Drame. Great control. Colley Stars, can they get something from this? Dropping it down to Bubakar Fati. That was definitely a great strike. And of course a goal kick signaled by the central referee Famara. And Famara Kujabi is of course the central referee of this crucial and lively game. What a strike, what an effort coming from Bubakar Fati. Bubakar Fati, of course the former midfielder for Wabanjul, team captain, not a great one. The Serrekunda boys trying to use the left side of the attack and trying to get something from this. Louis Gomez. What a game, what an interesting game here. What a way to wrap up this year's GFF Men's Division 2. What a class to wrap up this year's GFF Men's Division 2, of course, for Serrekunda United and Colley Stars. Colley Stars 1, Serrekunda United 1. At the box bar, Louis Gomez to Yusufa Dabo. Yusufa is currently on loan at Colley Stars from Fortune Football Club. And the question will now be, where will Yusufa be playing next season? Is he going to get back to Fortune, or he's still going to remain with Colley Stars? But anyway, that will be decided by Fortune Football Club and Yusufa Dabo around the area. It's going to be another chase. Malik around the area once again. On the far side is going to be an opportunity. Another strikes into the gloves of the custodian Hassan Gomez. This is of course a lively game, an interesting fixture in the GFF Men's Division 2, second tier of Gambian football. Colley Stars hoping to play first tier or in the first tier next season, while Serrekunda United will be playing in the second tier next season. Serrekunda United 1, Colley Stars 1. Gambia Ports Authority, the champions, currently playing at the Serrekunda East Mini Stadium against Wokono, and they will be crowned champions after that fixture against Wokono. Gambia Ports Authority still leading the table. Medina United and Gambia Ports Authority will be playing in the first tier of Gambian football next season. Who is joining them remains the biggest question. Is it Samga Elite United, Colley Stars, RS Talinding, and also Gambia Armed Forces? It's going to be playoffs. The three teams in the GFF Men's Division 2 will join Gambia Armed Forces in the playoffs, and the winner of the playoff will advance to the top tier around the area. Louis Gomez back to the central defender Yusufa Dabo. The entire players of Serrekunda United behind the ball. And the tactic that they are currently playing is, let's rally behind the ball. When we receive the ball, we move the ball forward. It's Musa Drame trying to unlock the defense on the far side. Caught out by the goal scorer Khalilu Pari for Serrekunda United. And Musa Drame getting that quickly to Lamin Marong. Lamin going long. It's a strong header coming from Ibrahim Andur. Never troubled the custodian, and the goalkeeper Cherno Sanya just there in time to get that ball greatly. What a control and what a tone. Matar sees a surge forward. The goalkeeper alert enough, getting that ball on the far side. The central defenders we are calling in for an offside, but the flag of the assistant referee stayed down. It's currently 1-1 at the box bar between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. Colley Stars hoping to secure the playoff spot, and a victory here will confirm that. And a draw might also be enough, depending on the results between Kanifing East and RS Talinding in Bakau. Ibrahim Andur is currently down. Ibrahim Andur is currently down, injured, and will have the assistance was from the central referee before calling on the medics to come to the rescue of the said player. The medics are already on the pitch to assist the player in question. The medics for Colley Stars and also the independent medical team at the Box Bar Mini Stadium are also on the pitch. Ibrahim Andur is still down, and of course Ndur has had a fantastic season with the Stars. It's going to be a remarkable season if Colley Stars is able to advance to the GFF Men's Division 1. Will they be able to get it? Of course, it's the biggest ambition for head coach Boya Jiba, Paten Young, team owner Omar Colley, and of course the sporting director Futi Danso, and any other individual connected to Colley Stars this season. What a game, what a contest from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Of course, a lively one from the theatre. It is currently 1-1 in case you're just joining us, and the game is also live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary cabin, Parliament Fati Kemo Kanya, and behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Special thanks to all those currently watching this game live on LSTV1 on either Facebook or YouTube. Special thanks to the entire management and staff of Colley Stars Football Club for this partnership with LSTV1 right from the beginning. At the Box Bar Mini Stadium, it is currently 1-1. Bubakar Fati playing it down to Malik Sise. Of course, a very cautious game. Colley Stars trying to be as cautious as possible. Serrekunda United trying to be as cautious as possible. Colley Stars can't afford to lose this contest. Colley Stars can't afford to lose. Currently 1-1 is the score, and they will also monitor the score between Carnifing East and RS Talinding. And of course, a keen interest in that contest. Lamin Marong, not a great control around the area. Bubakar Fati regained possession for Colley Stars. Ibrahim Andur lost possession. Serrekunda United in their own half. Lamin Saho spreading it on the far side to Lamin Colley. Back to Colley once again. The boys in blue. Big possession courtesy of Buba Samate on the far side. Around the area, it's going to be an opportunity. Malik getting it down to Musa Drame. That's a clearance. What a clearance from Malik Sise. Serrekunda United in their opposition's half. Yusuf Adabo timely to Lamin Marong. It's an opportunity for Colley Stars this time. Colley Stars 1, Serrekunda United 1. Lamin Marong on the far side to Ibrahim Andur. Around the edge of the 18, looking for options. Alassana Kamara. Kamara 21 looking for options. Chipping that ball to Matar Sise. Matar for Bubakar Fati. Bubakar looking for options, spreading it wide on the far side. Musa Drame. Drame floats, caught out partly. Another opportunity. That's an infringement on the player. That's a foul as signal by the central referee, and the referee is Famara Kujabi. Aliu J. Baji, Banyig Marong, and Barham Cham, of course, serving as the fourth assistant referee. Serrekunda United 1, Colley Stars 1 from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And of course, live on LSTV1. Just as I said, Parliament Fati. Kemo Kanya at the cabin. Well, Osman Kamara is responsible of camera operations. He's a set piece deep in the half of Serrekunda United. And Serrekunda United 1. Colley Stars 1. Colley Stars hoping to maintain their position in the playoff spots, while Serrekunda United will also want to upset Colley Stars at the box bar. It's Louis Gomez to the custodian Hassan Gomez, launching it forward. Ball being chested down. Bakari Danjo to Matar Sise, the forward. Is that going to be a foul? That's given by the central referee. Kimo Kanya, an interesting game, an interesting fixture from the Boxbar Mini Stadium. Definitely enjoying this clash between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. Colley Stars hoping to win it, and equally Serrekunda United wouldn't want to lose to Colley Stars, as the way things are definitely going on here at the Boxbar.
Yes, a strong fight from either of the sides here in Colley Stars and Serrekunda United FC. But I mean, the fight still continues. We are currently into the 39th minute of the game here. So any of the sides here is capable of winning this particular contest. Judging from the way we have witnessed them played since the start of the game, Colley Stars, when they are on the ball, they try to making sure that they deliver what is expected of them. The Serrekunda outfit as well. But I mean, the game is a very difficult game for either of the side. Looking at the intentions here and also the ambition coming into this particular game, the Colley Stars, their intention is to win this and then get their way to qualify themselves to the playoff spots, where they will be meeting Samga Elite United and also Gambia Armed Forces, who are just relegated from the who are also in the playoffs. With that, Armed Forces will also need to at least win that particular playoff spots to retain their position in the first division. Otherwise, they will be relegated. I mean, if either Colley Stars, Elite United, or Samga or RS Talinding is able to win the final during the playoff. So it is a very difficult game for them, especially for that of the Colley Stars and RS Talinding. I mean, they started playing their finals for today. This particular game is a final for either of the sides, in Colley Stars and that of the RS Talinding, who were also on a 0-0 scoreline. But here it is already a 1-1 scoreline. So if both games ended like that, with draw in both games as well, Colley Stars will also be happy with that, because they will still maintain their position and then qualify to the playoff spot. So, but let's see what happens here into this particular game, and also as we are closely monitoring from that of the Bakau end, where RS Talinding is also playing. So we will see which of the sides here will be able to make their way to the playoffs, whether it has to be Colley Stars or RS Talinding to get themselves a playoff spot for where they will be fighting with other teams to get themselves a qualifying spot to the first division next season. But already Gambia Ports Authority and Medina United have already booked their place to the first division, and then they are there. So they need one more team that will join them. It either has to be Colley Stars, RS Talending, Elite United, or Samga or Gambia Armed Forces to retain their position there.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And before that is an infringement on Bubakar Fati. And we will try to monitor the results elsewhere. And we are currently struggling to get updates elsewhere in the GFF Men's Division 2, as we are currently having a keen interest in the game between Kanifing East and RS Talending. Of course, at the Nyamina Mini Stadium between Gunjur United and Wagadu, Elite United and Balosar in Pasuri. It's currently 1-1 in Brikama. And elsewhere, Kanifing East against RS Talending in Bakau, Gambia Ports Authority against Suwokono at the Serrekunda East, Gunjur United against Wagadu at the Nyamina, Colley Stars and Serrekunda United at the Box Bar, whilst Elite United and Balosar are currently battling in Basore. It's a set piece. Who is taking that? Bubakar Fati is currently behind the ball, and he has been the dead ball specialist for Colley Stars. One of the dead ball specialists for Colley Stars, Bubakar Fati, who joined the club in the second round of games. Fati Bubakar strikes, blocked in there by the wall, and Serrekunda United to use left side of the attack and trying to penetrate. It is currently 1-1 at the theatre. Serrekunda United 0, Colley Stars, Serrekunda United 1, Colley Stars 1. I beg your pardon. Bubakar Fati around the center circle to Ibrahim Andur Bakari Danjo. Ibrahim Andur back to Danjo Bakari, dropping it down. That's an infringement on center forward Matar Sise. It's currently 1-1 at the theatre. Loving the contest. Colley Stars hoping to cement that possession, the playoff position, spreading it on the far side. Musa Drame around the edge of the 18 for Colley Stars. Currently the players of Serrekunda all behind the ball. It's an opportunity. Bubakar Fati around the edge of the 18, and this time desperately cleared by the forward at 19, Khalilu Bari, and Khalilu scored the goal for Serrekunda United before Louis Gomez, heading it down to get this game to parity at the theatre. It's currently 1-1 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in the final dance of the GFF Men's Division 2. Final game of the GFF Men's Division 2, second tier of Gambian football. It is currently 1-1. And the latest we are currently receiving from Bakau has already indicated that it is currently 0-0 between Kanifing East and RS Talending in Bakau. And of course, that will definitely be a great result for Colley Stars at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. They wouldn't want RS Talending to secure victory, and they will definitely want to secure maximum points. And equally, RS Talending will also wouldn't want Colley Stars to secure maximum points, and also expecting to get the victory over Kanifing East in Bakau. Any moment from now, we might be saying the additional time being raised by the fourth assistant referee Barham Cham. Any moment from now. And of course, the referee is Famara Kujabi, Aliu J. Baji, Banyik Marong, and Barham Cham as the fourth assistant referee in this lively and crucial game between Serrekunda United and Colley Stars. It's currently 1-1. On the far side, the flag of the assistant referee is up, and up against Khalilu Bari. 2 minutes added on Kemo Kanyi. Time definitely running out for both sides as far as the first half is concerned. Of course, it is 1-1 in Brikama and elsewhere, where we are having keen interest in the game between Kanifing East and RS Talending is also on a 0-0 scoreline currently in Bakau, as per reports that we are currently receiving at the Box Bar Mini Stadium.
Yes, very well. 2 minutes here before Colley Stars, or Serrekunda United is able to out of their advantage here into this particular contest, or are we going to see this particular game ending in a 1-all scoreline here before the halftime break? But also in the other fixture between Carnifing East and Talinding United is already 0-0 at that particular ground as well. So if both games ended like that, with this particular game also drawing, Colley Stars will automatically get themselves a spot into the playoff. So for that of the RS Talinding side, they will need to win and also be sure of going in for the playoff if Colley Stars fail to win here. So, but let's see what happens here. Colley Stars are currently, on a 1-all scoreline here, while that of the fellow counterparts that are also fighting for the same spot. The RS Talinding is also on a 0-0 scoreline. So, but let's see what happens here. One of them must make their way today to the playoffs for the first division next season. So let's see. It either has to be Colley Stars or RS Talinding to be joining the playoffs for Spa.
Thank you very much, Kim Okanyi, to the final moments of the first half at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And of course, it's the lively game between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. And currently 1-1 is the score. Lamin Marong dropping it down on the far side. Caught out by Khalilu Bari. And Khalilu this time on a defensive mission. And that's going to be the final whistle of the first half. Half-time at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Half-time between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. And the score is currently 1-1. Khalilu Bari broke the deadlock for Serrekunda United before Louis Gomez heading it down to bring the game to parity. And it is half-time. Half-time at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. We're also going to have 15 minutes of rest. And we'll be back for the continuation of the live commentary in the next 15. Of course, at the commentary cabin for LSTV1, it has been Parliament Fati Kim Okanyi. Behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. Until then, bye-bye. Do join us in the next 15 for the continuation. Welcome back to the Box Bar Mini Stadium for the continuation of the live commentary. And it's the second half and the final half between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United in the crucial GFF Men's Division 2. And of course the clash between the boys of Colley Stars and the travelling Serrekunda boys of Serrekunda. In the very first moments of the second period, both sides will be hoping to win it. And both sides will be hoping to win it. And Serrekunda United won, scored first before Colley Stars getting the game to parity. And Colley Stars will definitely want to secure maximum points and also expect RS Talinding to drop points elsewhere. Of course, at the Bakau Mini Stadium, currently against Carnifing East, Yusuf Adabo. And of course, from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, in case you're just joining us, it's a lively contest from the Box Bar between Colley Stars, and it's a great tackle. Alas, and a camera around the area looking for options. Around the edge, camera flows, caught out. Musa Drame, the gloves of the custodian neatly. An end-to-end football coming from the Box Bar Mini Stadium between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. Great control and tone coming from Serrekunda United's Lamin Saho. Saho Lamin once again. Lamin Colley caught out. Alassana Kamara looking for options. Lamin Marong surge forward. Marong 10 around the edge of the 18. Around the edge of the 18. Lamin Marong getting it forward. A disappointing one from Marong Lamin. Currently we're having two of the players warming up for Colley Stars, Ibrahim Ake Jallo, and we have to confirm the other player. That's Ahmad Jallo. Ibrahim Ake Jallo, Ahmad Jallo, and Musa will also join the fray. Musa Nyase has also joined the other two players who are currently warming up. Matar Sise leading the line. Back to the custodian Cherno Sanya. Cherno in goal for Serrekunda United, whilst Hassan Gomez is in goal for the Stars. Colley Stars at the Box Bar. Bakari Danjo. Is that going to be an infringement? Nothing given by the central referee Famara Kujabi. And Famara is the central referee, having the assistance of Aliu J. Baji, Banyik Marong and Barham Chamas, the fourth assistant referee. Around the center circle, Lamin Marong picking possession for Colley Stars, dropping it down to Bakari Danjo. Danjo to Matar Sise. Lamin Marong surge forward, spreading it wide to Musa Drame. And the central, the player in question was just there in time to get that ball. Desperately cleared, and already is an infringement as signaled by the referee. And the central referee, Famara Kujabi, has given the opportunity to Serrekunda United, who are currently playing a 1-1 scoreline against Colley Stars. I think both sides picking it from where they left it, and the intensity is just, the intention rather is definitely very clear. Colley Stars will definitely want to secure maximum points and also expect RS Talinding to drop maximum points elsewhere, of course at the Bakau Mini Stadium against Carnifing East.
Yes, very well, Pa. I mean, they have picked where they have left in the first half, coming into the second half here. So they both understand their mission and also the intention, especially for that of the Colley Stars end, is that to win this particular game and then have their qualification to the playoffs in their own hands, but not to rely entirely on other teams. Though that particular game is also very, very important in regards to this particular fixture and also the intention for the Colley Stars to get themselves a qualifying spot in the playoffs. So RS Talinding at halftime it was also 0-0, but this particular contest it is already 1-1 here between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. So both teams have picked it from where they left it. Serrekunda United is not letting things easy for the Colley Stars, and here they also want to win this. We have seen their performance in the first half. They put up a very, very strong performance in the first half in trying to win this contest against the Colley Stars, and also Colley Stars have also pulled off a very, very respectable performance into this particular game since the first half to making sure that they win this particular game. With that, their destiny is placed in their own hands, and then this this is what they want to take up as a responsibility for them coming into this particular game. You can see the way they have started the second half as well, with intensity, going forward and trying to create such goal scoring opportunities. With that, they will be able to capitalize on one or two defects that their opponent might make, and then try to go on to capitalize on that to win this particular game. But it is going to be a very difficult game for them. It is not going to be easy, and then they are very much aware of that since the start of the game. You can see the type of goal that they concede here. That was a very, very beautiful play from the Serrekunda United side, and then Colley Stars responded within 3 or 4 minutes to at least boost their morals into this particular game. They get their goal at a very, very good time in Colley Stars with that leveler. That is also a very, very good point for them. But if they had let the game go up to the halftime break without getting themselves a goal here, it is going to be very difficult for them to do anything. Now they need a goal without Serrekunda United scoring, and then they will be able to qualify for the playoffs, and then where they will be taking on Elite United and then Samga and that of the Gambia Armed Forces to get themselves a spot into the next season's GFF men's Division 1 part.
Thank you very much, Kimo Kanye. And back to, of course, the live commentary at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. In the final fixture of the GFF Men's Division 1 for both Colley Stars and Serrekunda United at the theatre. The score is currently 1-1. Serrekunda United 1, Colley Stars 1. Yusuf Adabu with a strong header. Bakari Danjo with a great control on the far side. Ibrahim Andur to Louis Kames. Louis scored the equalizer when the forward at 19 Kalilu Bari broke the deadlock at the theatre. Ibrahim Andur back to Louis Kames. Great obsessive football. And Louis Kames trying to go solo. And the dribble passes marker. Louis lost possession on the far side. Serrekunda United picking it on the far side. Already there is a player down. And currently down in Jordan will force be assessed by the central referee Famara Kujabi before giving any green light for the medics to come to the rescue of the player. Matar Sise, the forward, is currently down injured. And Matar 19 is currently down injured for Colley Stars, back on his feet. Not a serious one. Not a serious one. Currently having the discussion with the central referee Famara Kujabi. Matar seems not to be happy. He isn't happy with that decision from the central referee. He has the final say. The central referee, of course, having the final say. Famara Kujabi, central referee, having the assistance of Aliu J. Baji, Banyik Marong and Barham Chama as the fourth assistant referee. From the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Bubakar Fateh getting it off the player. It's still 1-1 at the Box Bar. Musa Drame to Lamin Marong. Of course, Colley Stars having a fantastic season in this year's GFF Men's Division 2. From the change of the team's name from BK Milan to Colley Stars after the purchase of the team by Gambian international team captain and central defender Omar Colley. And it's Colley Stars now. Serrekunda United. Heading it down is Yusuf Adabu. Lamin Marong surge forward. Is that a foul? Yes, given by the central referee. The ball is still in play. Lamin Marong. Great possessive display from the Box Bar in Brikam. Musa Drame dropping it down. That's an infringement. That's a foul, and it's going to be a yellow card. It's a yellow card for Usman Ba. Yellow card for Usman Ba. And Musa Drame is still down. Back on his feet. The boys in white colours, Colley Stars, desperately in need of a goal here. A victory for Colley Stars will cement the playoff spot. And Colley Stars also hoping for Arresta Linding to drop points against Canifing East at the Bakau Mini Stadium. We will also keep monitoring the situation elsewhere. It's currently 1-1 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Musa warming up on the far side and also having some other players warming up for Colley Stars. Lamin Marong Lamin trying to go solo, dropping it down to Musa Drame. Up to Malik Sisse. Malik to his defensive partner Yusuf Adabo. Of course, it's a defensive trio of Colley Stars Football Club. Yusuf Adabo, Louis Gomez and Malik Sisse. That's a handball. That's a handball as signaled by the central referee. The player was trying to convince the central referee that it was a push, but the referee isn't interested. The central referee is Famara Kujabi. That seems to be a push and pull on the far side. The central referee Famara Kujabi is also around the area as we currently having the players of Colley Stars and Serrekunda United around the area. Here's a set piece on the far side. And of course the push and pull shorted by the central referee Famara Kujabi. Bubakar Fati currently on the ball for Colley Stars Football Club, and it's currently Colley Stars 1, Serrekunda United 1. From the box bar, Bubakar Fati. Two-man wall assembled by Serrekunda United. Serrekunda United took the lead, courtesy of Khalilu Bari, before Louis Gomez getting the equalizer for Colley Stars. 1-1 is the current score. Bubakar Fati getting it forward, glancing header coming from Serrekunda. Lamin Marong back to the goalkeeper Hassan Gomez. Hassan launching it forward. Bakari Danjo playing that ball short. Alassana Kamara to Bubakar Fati. Lamin Marong, what a strike. And of course saved by the central defender. Bakari Danjo trying to get that from distance. Alassana Kamara surrounded by a group of players. Lamin Marong once again. Is that a foul? Play on, says the central referee. Bubakar Fati is currently down. Bubakar Fati is currently down for Colley Stars. Spreading it further. Serrekunda United surge forward. The boys in blue around the area. Yusuf Adabo dropping it down to Alassana Kamara. It's going to be an opportunity. Bubakar Fati. Bubakar Fati is currently down, and that seems to be a complaint from Yusuf Adabo, the central defender. But we could clearly hear the central referee telling him that that was going to be an offside. But this was why the central referee had to stop the play, according to the central referee, as per the communication that we've had from the central referee. It's currently 1-1 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Colley Stars desperately in need of the second goal, as a victory will cement their spot in the playoff. And Colley Stars is currently on the 1-1 scoreline against Serrekunda United. Serrekunda United took the lead in the very first moments of the first period before Louis Gomez getting the game to parity for Colley Stars at the theatre. 1-1 is the current score. Bubakar Fati is back on his feet. and Bubakar Fati has to wait. Musa Drame for Colley Stars. That's a strong header around the area. Bubakar Fati has been reintroduced. Strong header coming from Malik Cisse. Bakari Danjo dropping it down. Matar Cisse lost possession. Serrekunda United. And Serrekunda in the build-up of regaining possession. That was, of course, we're going to give you the halftime scores in the GFF Men's Division 2, second tier of Gambian football at halftime. Of course, this was 6 minutes ago when it was Gambia Port Authority 1, Suwokono FC 1 at the Serrekunda East Mini Stadium. Of course, at the Nyamina Mini Stadium between Gunjur United and Ouagadougou. It's currently Gunjur United 2, Ouagadougou 0. Mafuji Demba with a brace. And of course, in the game between Elite United and Balosar at the Live Your Dreams football field in Basori, it's 1-1, 0-0 rather. And at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, it's currently 1-1. Bakari Tuloi, but unfortunately lost it. We will try to monitor constantly on all the results elsewhere. Louis Gomez, is that a foul? Play on, says the referee. We will keep monitoring the situation. We will keep monitoring the situation. Already Gambia Port Authority are the champions. That's a yellow card to Bubakar Fati. That would have been a complaint. That would have been a complaint from Bubakar Fati 17. And Bubakar Fati has received a yellow card. Gambia Port Authority still leading the table with 65 points after 33 matches and currently playing at home to Suwokono FC at the Serrekunda East Mini Stadium, where the team is expected to be crowned this afternoon. Musa Drame. As Lamin Marong spreading it forward. Ibrahim Antur on the far side, trying to unlock the defense. Lost possession partly. Serrekunda United in their own half. Currently 1-1 is the score. Musa Drame. Musa trying to go solo. Lost possession. Slipped in the process. What a lively game, what an interesting game. Serrekunda United 1, Colley Stars 1, Yusufa Dabo currently on loan. That's a foul. That's a foul for Lamin Marong and Colley Stars. And the Stars hoping to get the goal, the much needed goal here. Colley Stars will definitely want to secure victory and expect RS Talending to drop maximum points in Bakau. Whilst RS Talending will also, they are trying to constantly check what is really happening elsewhere. We could also see a player trying to ask those on the technical bench to tell them what is the score in Bakau. Anyway, they are currently having that keen interest. Lamin Marong partly caught out. Ibrahim Andour, that's a corner. Ibrahim Andour with a huge responsibility and a huge chance to find the back of the net. Unfortunately wasted for Colley Stars, and currently the goalkeeper and Philip Sambu are currently down for Serrekunda United. And Serrekunda United will surely introduce some fresh legs any moment from now, as Osman Sise is also warming up on the other end. We've also seen some of their players warming up equally, trying to be as cautious as possible. Gambia Ports Authority, already crowned champions of this year's GFF Men's Division 2. Medina United has also booked a place at the top flight of Gambian football, who is joining the two, Medina United and Ports Authority. Is it going to be Samga, who has also booked a place in the playoffs? Lead United, Colley Stars or RS Talinding? It's a corner on the far side. It's of course a corner for Colley Stars. Desperately in need of a goal here. Corner, Alassana Kamara to deliver. They scored the equalizer from the corner. Player Rasul back to Alassana Kamara once again. Another opportunity. Kamara floats. Is that going to be glancing header? And Yusuf Adabo was just waiting for that header. Unfortunately caught out by the central defender and 20 Usman Ba for Serrekunda United. Colley Stars still searching and continue to search for the second goal. It's another corner. Colley Stars Football Club. There is another player down. There's another corner. There's another corner for Colley Stars around the area. Will they be able to get something from this? Clearance from Serrekunda United. That's going to be a yellow card. It's a yellow card. And yellow card for Kalilu Bari. Kalilu Bari 19 has already received a yellow card. Great possessive display coming from Colley Stars. Ubakar Fati to Malik Sise. Colley Stars enjoying possession. Musa Drame, dribble pass one, looking for more. That's a massive clearance from Serrekunda United. They're trying to protect their cool post. Serrekunda United definitely want to secure a point here They wouldn't want to get a defeat against Colley Stars, whilst Colley Stars will definitely want to secure maximum points. Lamin Marong trying to turn, getting it further. This is a strong header coming from Serrekunda United to the custodian. And the goalkeeper into the gloves of the custodian, Cherno Sanyang. And Cherno is the goalkeeper. Serrekunda United. It's a set piece. Serrekunda United playing that ball short. It's currently 1-1, and 1-1 is the current score. To the gloves of the custodian, Hassan Gomez. Serrekunda United. It's currently 1-1 at the box bar. Great possessive display around the far side. It's another opportunity to float. Louis Gomez, who got the equalizer for Colley Stars. Louis, not a decent one. To Bakari Danjo. Danjo Bakari. And that's a throw in, a signal by the central referee Famara Kujabi. Serrekunda United will have the opportunity to benefit from a throw in on the far side. It's going to be a throw in for Serrekunda United, whilst Colley Stars will try to regroup. Currently 1-1 as the score at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Colley Stars with a victory. This time it's a strike, but before that is a corner as signalled by the assistant referee on the other end. A player down back on his feet. Serrekunda United 1, Colley Stars 1 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. We're also having some other games. Kanifing is against Aresta Linding in Bakau. Gambia Ports Authorities work on at the Serrekunda East. Gunjur United against Ouagadougou at the Nyamina. Colley Stars against Serrekunda United at the Box Bar. Elite United and Balosar in Basori. Yusuf Adabo to Boubacar Fati. Fati to Sise Malik. Back to Yusuf Adabo. And the central defender on loan from Fortune Football Club. Louis Gomez on the far side. Is an opportunity. Ibrahim Andour Soj couldn't keep that ball in play on the far side. And it's going to be multiple substitution. Ibrahim Ake Jallo will be introduced. And Jallo will also be introduced. Usman Sise will also be introduced any moment from now. It's around the center circle. It's Serrekunda United 1. Usman Sise, Ibrahim Ake Jallo and Ahmad Jallo to be introduced for Colley Stars Football Club. It's a technically busy technical area for both Serrekunda and Colley Stars. Yusuf Adabo getting it forward. That's a foul. A signal by the referee Famara. And that's a foul on Matar Sise, who is currently leading the line. And leading the line for Colley Stars Football Club. Ahmad Jallo to be introduced. Osman Sise to be introduced. And Ibrahim Ake Jallo. Ibrahim Andour with the header. Never troubled the goalkeeper. Ibrahim Ake Jallo is a wing back, and currently Musa Drame is playing as the wing back, and that's going to be a switch of play between Musa and Ibrahim Ake Jallo when introduced. And Musa Drame will now switch position from the left side to the right side, whilst Ahmad Jallo is a forward, and equally Usman Sise is also a forward. And Colley Stars hoping to strengthen the forward in search for the second goal. Much needed goal at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. 1-1 is the current score. Around the center circle, Lamin Marong regained possession to Matar Sise. Back to Marong Lamin. Can they get something from this? Matar Sise trying to go solo. Sise Matar having it tough against the central defender. Central defender was able to out-muscle. Kemo Kanyi is going to be triple substitution for Colley Stars in search for the much-needed goal, as the score is currently 1-1 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Of course, if there is any team to need this game, must be Colley Stars, who will definitely want to secure maximum points and also cement their position in this playoff.
Yes, they have 15 minutes for them to do the needful for themselves. As the game is currently, I mean, they will also be hoping that Talinding did not score, RS Talinding did not score, and then their game also ends in that particular goalless draw as it was currently. So let's see what happens, whether it has to be Colley Stars to win this particular game or Serrekunda United. But I mean, we have seen a tough game between these two sides. A very tough encounter between the two. I mean, Serrekunda are giving it all out, and then Colley Stars also are giving it all out. Now they are bringing in 3 fresh legs into this particular game that will help them to boost their energy into this particular contest. So they will be going forward. These 3 players will be instrumental for them, I believe. I mean, then they will be able to they will be able to get themselves something into this particular game. Already, when you have 3 good players that you are introducing into the game, and then at this in the very last 15 minutes game, much, and then I believe, I mean, they will be hoping that these players are at their best, so that they will be giving them the necessary energy that they will need in going forward, in trying to making sure that they get the much needed win here that they are needing for us, that they needed. So for that of the RS Talinding side, they will also be hoping that this game ends like this, or Colley Stars lose, so they can make their way to the playoffs, while Colley Stars also will be hoping that RS Talinding lose their game or for them to win here, and then automatically get themselves a playoff spot. So, but it's a difficult game here at Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. Serrekunda are giving it all out. They are not letting it go easily for Colley Stars, and while Colley Stars their mission here, or their intention here, is very clear to win this game, and then or at least get a draw here, while also be hoping that RS Talinding rather draw in their game that they are currently playing at the Bakau Mini Stadium with Carnifing East, so that they will get themselves a spot into the for the First Division football. This is what they want, and then I believe they have given that energy to the league since the start of the league, coming towards the last day here in Colley Stars. So for them to ended up going out with that without achieving their intention or ambition for the league, it is going to be very painful for them. So as Talinding, RS Talinding also, it is they are both fighting for the same thing, a playoff spot, where they will be meeting Samga and also Elite United, and then armed forces who will need a playoff spot to retain their position in the First Division. Otherwise, if they are not able to do the needful in the playoffs, they will also be relegated to the Second Division. So, but here it's a very difficult game for Colley Stars here, but they have given it all out. They have given it the right energy that they needed to win this particular game. So let's see in the final moments here, in the final 12-13 minutes here, what this particular game will be, what direction are we going to see this particular game heading to.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. Interesting final moments at the Box Bar between Colley Stars and Serrekunda United. 1-1 is the current score at the Box Bar. We will try to monitor results elsewhere. Musa Drame around the center, dropping it down to the new entrant Ahmad Jallo. Ahmad looking for options, spreading it further. Ahmad Jallo once again. Jallo dropping it down to another new entrant, Usman Sise. Ahmad Jallo does an infringement. That's of course a set piece for Colley Stars at a great position. It's a set piece for Colley Stars, the boys in all white. The boys in white shorts and black socks. It's currently 1-1 at the box bar, but also 0-0 at the Bakau Mini Stadium. It's currently 0-0 in Bakau between RS Talinding and Kanifing East, and also 1-1 in Brikama. And if the score at the Box Bar Mini Stadium should stay like this, and also stay like that in Bakau, Colley Stars will have the opportunity to play in the playoff this year. It's Bubakar Fati to deliver. 17 on his back. Bubakar Fati, the dead ball specialist. Fati Bubakar on the wall once again. Musa Drame floats, partly caught out. Louis Gomez blocked in there, and it's going to be a corner as waved by the central referee. And Colley Stars once again will have the opportunity to deliver yet another corner. Scored from a corner, and will have the chance to benefit from another corner. Ahmad Jallo will take this once again on the far side. Ahmad Jallo came on as a substitute. Gambia Ports Authority, the champions, will be crowned at the Serrekunda East Mini Stadium. Of course, this evening is another one. Glancing header, calling in for handball, nothing given. Bakari Danjo to Ahmad Jallo. Down on the far side, Lamin Marong around the edge. Marong looking for options. Lamin Marong, and that's a ball as signaled by the central referee. It's going to be an opportunity. And Cisse regained possession, spreading it wide to Ibrahim Jallo. Ibrahim Jallo down to Bubakar Fati. Lively contest, interesting moments at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Osman Cisse to Ibrahim Jallo, trying to reconnect the run of Ibrahim Jallo, was this time wasted. The team captain is currently down, Mohamed Cisse. Cisse Mohamed is currently down, and will have the assistance of the medics. At the Box Bar Mini Stadium is currently 1-1. At the Bakau Mini Stadium is also 0-0. What a game. What a game at the Box Bar. And also we believe it's going to be another hard battling contest in Bakau between Kanifing East and RS Talinding. It's going to be an attack on the far side. Serrekunda United around the edge. Yusuf Adabo. Serrekunda United will definitely want to cause every problem to Colley Stars here. It's a corner, and they wouldn't be in any hurry. The team will be playing in the second tier next season, whilst Colley Stars hoping to advance to the top flight with the possible chance of playing in the playoffs. In case you're just joining us, it's all coming to you live, and it's a corner. Hassan Gomez, miscommunication, header. What a moment. And Lamin Marong Lamin spreading it further. Ball being cleared desperately, and cleared desperately by the central defenders, of course, of Serrekunda United. Go for the ball. What a moment. Yusuf Adabo, Lamin Marong. Gomez on the far side. Colley Stars looking for the much needed goal here. A victory will cement the place from the right to the left. Strong header. Serrekunda United having all its players behind the ball. Whenever they are with the ball, they attack. Without the ball, they will defend. Ibrahim Jallo to Lamin Marong. Lamin to Usman Cisse. Usman lost possession. It's Serrekunda United. Lamin Marong is going to be taking off. Lamin Marong will be taking off. There is a player down injured. Lamin Colley 17. Lamin Colley is currently down, and it's going to be double substitution. Double substitution for Serrekunda United. Seydou Badji 14 is introduced, and Mohamed Mbaye. Seydou Badji and Mohamed Mbaye are the latest players introduced by Serrekunda United, and already the goal scorer. Kalilu Bari is already taking off. It's going to be a chase. Osman Cisse, Osman Rasoul. That's an infringement as signaled by the assistant referee on the far side. It's an opportunity for Colley Stars to benefit from a set piece at a great position. Colley Stars 1, Serrekunda United 1. It's the current score at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And as per the latest that we received earlier on, as indicated that Carnifing East is also on 0-0 against RS Talinding. RS Talinding hoping to secure maximum points, whilst Colley Stars also hoping to secure maximum points. Bamoudou Jammeh introduced. Lamin Maron taking off, being replaced by Bamoudou Jammeh. Bamoudou Jammeh 11. It's another opportunity for Colley Stars. Crowded penalty area. Will they be able to get the goal from this? Ahmad Jallo on the ball currently. Two-man wall assembled by Serrekunda United. The boys in blue around the area. Will they be able to convert this? A low one. Louis Gomez. Bamoudou Jammeh. Not a great control from Bamoudou. That was definitely a great chance. Great opportunity for Colley Stars, but wasted. Hassan Gomez, Serrekunda United having all its players behind the ball. They wouldn't want to lose this game to Colley Stars. Whilst Colley Stars hoping to secure maximum points. Yusuf Adabo to Musa Drame. Musa playing that ball shot. Boubacar Fati. It's an opportunity. Great control, Serrekunda United. Musa Drame to Ibrahima K. Jallo. Ahmad Jallo. Ahmad looking for options around the area, spreading it further. Ibrahima K. Jallo floats. What a game. What a contest at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Lively one for that matter. Serrekunda United 1. Colley Stars 1. Ibrahima K. Jallo once again. Getting it further. Musa Drame. 1-1 is the score. Ibrahima K. Jallo. Partly palmed away by the goalkeeper. Bamoudou! What a chance. And that was definitely a great chance. That was definitely a great chance for Colley Stars, but wasted once again. Glorious opportunity. Glorious opportunity for Colley Stars. They had all the opportunities to put this game to bed. Unfortunately, squandered. Time running out for both sides. Time running out for both sides. Anyway, if there's any team that needed this game the most, must be Colley Stars Football Club. And a victory for them. They'll be playing, of course, in the playoffs to possibly have the chance to advance to the top tier of Gambian football. Time running out. Goalkeeper slips in the process. From the half of Serrekunda United to the half of Colley Stars. This is Bakari Danjo to the new entrant Bamoudou Jammeh. Is that a foul? Louis Gomez. 5 minutes added on. 5 minutes for Colley Stars to score. 5 minutes for Colley Stars to score. And 5 minutes for Serrekunda United to score, or else it's going to be share of the spoils. And if the score should stay like this, we will try to confirm the current score at the Bakau Mini Stadium. And if the score should stay like this at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and also 0-0 in Bakau, Colley Stars will have the chance to advance